4 days ago, we got news that a piece of sim racing history will be closing its doors. Tim McArthur has announced that at the end of 2016, Race2Play will be closing its doors, and a lot of sim racers will not know the magnitude of what this site meant to the sim racing community as a whole. So, I wanted to share my thoughts on what this site meant for sim racing. First off, we have to rewind to 2005. Back then, there was no iRacing. There was no Sim Raceway. There was no race room racing experience. Mostly, there were these online leagues that were organized, and you didn't really have much online racing in the PC sim racing world apart from leagues. So, with Race to Play, we had this online racing hub which was able to organize races and give you an iRacing like experience 3 years before iRacing actually came out. With that being said, we had this precursor to iRacing that brought all of these sims together, and we were able to take part in these online races and be able to plan our schedules and have these fun, lighthearted, but at the same time, serious races. And they were also chronicled for us. So when we were racing, we had our results. We were taking these races seriously as part of a virtual racing career. Nowadays, we might take Race2Play for granted because of the ease and accessibility of iRacing and also race department having organized races and elements like that. However, back in 2005, back in 2006, this was next to unheard of, having an organized racing system to be able to set up a league, set up a championship, and have it chronicled as you take part. Back then, you would have to use Excel and put it in by hand and just have that system where you are going to rely on a league to chronicle. This was the first time you could really see a website bring this to the masses. And I will miss Race2Play and all that they contributed to the sim racing world. And I would like to thank Tim McArthur for all that he did for the sim racing world as a whole. And we at Sim Racing Paddock would wish him the best in his next endeavors. Thank you, Tim, for all that you did for the sim racing world.